Step back, please, Michelle, behind the line.
Angela Hill making history. First African-American woman to headline a UFC card. She does it against fan favorite Michelle Waterson. Closest fight on paper of the night, according to Caesars William Hill. -115 for Angela Hill in the gray, -105 for Michelle Waterson, who's in the black.
You know, I just want to mention, when Angela Hill was shadow boxing in the octagon prior to the fight starting, man, she looked so sharp.
Early takedown attempt there from Waterson.
Yeah, Angela seen that one coming, so that's kind of let the game plan out of the bag early. That sends a message. Whoa! As I was saying before, Angela says that Michelle is kind of a point fighter, and Angela wants to take her out of there and do some damage.
Right hook and another from Angela Hill.
Yeah, that was a big connection.
Hill said she, oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you look back at her last fight against Claudia Gadelha, she connected with the right hand that spun her around and put her down. So the power is always increasing for Angela Hill.
Yeah, Hill believed that she could take any kind of power that Waterson had. She said, I'll get in her kitchen, I'll eat a head kick to offer up a few punches and really bring it to her. Wasted no time trying to close down the octagon here. Waterson forces a clinch.
Yeah, she thought about grabbing the leg for a second and then went to the body lock. Trying to get her hands together around the back and then from there cause the takedown, but that was a nice elbow.
Heavy combination from Angela Hill. Drew a smile out of Waterson as she skips to her left.
Essentially, when you look at the striking styles, what you have is the puncher in Angela Hill, even though they can both punch, of course, and the kicker in Michelle Waterson, and they can both kick, of course. But generally in that situation, when you favor the punches, pardon me, and Waterson favors the kicks, you crowd the kicking, you get in the face, you close the distance, and that doesn't allow them the room to get the kicks off. And that's what Angela's doing. She's doing a real good job here, closing the distance, forcing Michelle on the back foot and putting her up against the fence.
Waterson dealing with some swelling below the right eye. Pretty heavy mouse there, already forming after some big shots. Again, thinks about a takedown. Hill backs away easily. Hill again, advancing.
That was a really heavy low kick by Michelle. Made a nice thud. That's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear a slap.
Waterson connecting as she escapes to the left. 2 minutes left in the first round. 5 possible. First main event for Angela Hill, but she has gone 25 minutes twice in Invicta title fights. Former Invicta strawweight champion for both of these women.
And look at that, that was tremendous takedown defense. But Michelle's not giving up.
Excuse me, I should say Waterson is the atomweight champion in Invicta FC. Nonetheless, both chasing UFC gold at this moment. Waterson escapes to her right and circles back to the center.
Yeah, as you said before, Brendan, there's a nice mouse on the forehead of Michelle. No doubt from one of those early right hands.
Well, there's the forehead, and then there's some swelling below the right eye as well, which we can't see at the moment. But Hill's punches already doing some damage up top.
Oh, big knee.
Body.
Yeah, real nice. Read the situation perfectly. Defended the takedown with the double underhooks, and then boom, fired it into the midsection. But that was a real nice front kick by Michelle. Ooh.
Hill trying to close things down now.
I tell you, Angela is fighting with a real ferocity here tonight.
And we know Hill for always being down to fight. But interesting to see her tonight with 25 minutes to work and a full camp. 4 months she knew about this fight, you know, so.
Yeah, well, she's a girl that steps in at her moment's notice.
Right, but perhaps we'll see an even more evolved version
You know, and that's probably what sees you in the main event here tonight, you know, that willingness to be somebody that a company can depend on. But not only just show up and fight, but then to show up on shape, on weight, in shape, and deliver really good performances. You know, I mean, she has worked hard and she's earned her spot in the main event, and she's done it the old-fashioned way.
Solid first round for Angela Hill as the final seconds tick away, and one more kick from Hill. Well, for Angela Hill, she appeared on The Ultimate Fighter when she had one pro fight. She started training Muay Thai at 24 years old. Her husband Adam says they gained some marriage weight, so they needed to find something to do. And look at all these years later, an art school graduate is now a fighter in the UFC, headlining the card. Quite a story. Nice right hand from Waterson that time.
Yeah, Michelle coming back here. I mean, that was a good opening round for Angela. But there's 5 rounds left, but right as I say, that beautiful right hand.
Body kick from Waterson as Hill was trying to close the distance.
Beautiful. 2-3, set on the knee, 2 on the knee, walking forward. There you go. Yep. Keep the face on. Whenever you see it.
After eating some heavy shots early in that first round, Waterson's defense appears to be a little more on point. Although Hill connects with the left that time.
Yeah. Angela seems to be doing a good job of countering every time Michelle threw the kick. She was countering with the right hand, doing a really good job of it. This round, Michelle's made an adjustment. She's firing more punches as opposed to the kicks, and she's having more success.
Step-in body kick there for Hill. And still controlling the center of the octagon.
You know, those takedowns, even though she hasn't been successful yet, they are going to pay dividends. They do offer a distraction. They keep your opponent guessing. They don't know what you're going to throw. And then that was a nice adjustment as well. Coming up high with the kick. A beautiful jab from Michelle. This is certainly a better round for her.
3 minutes to go, round number 2. Second experience for each of them in the crowdless environment. Both of them fought in Jacksonville back in May. First time at the Apex here. Waterson was really kind of thrown off, she said, by that environment here in the opponent's corner, right? Because you can hear them too, you know, not just your corner well, you can hear your opponent's corner, everything that they're saying. So more focus on listening to her corner, staying in the moment, and following the game plan, testing in a big right from Angela Hill, wobbles Waterson.
That was the most significant part of the night. That was a big one. That definitely got her attention. I think she might be hurt. Angela senses it. She's pouring under pressure.
Staying patient though. Nice jab there from Hill.
Angela's not messing around. She said she wanted a finish in this fight, and that's the way she's fighting here.
Again, the takedown attempt into a punch up top from Waterson.
Look at the speed of Michelle. When she lets it go, in fact, both of them, they're so fast. I mean, this is high-level stuff. This is martial arts at its finest. It really is. And not only is it an excellent display of technique, I mean, these guys are fighting with everything they have.
And a nice job by Hill to keep her feet there, as Waterson had the leg caught up. Hill has acknowledged in the past, I can't just hit everybody and expect them to go away when you get to this level. And she's worked hard on rounding out her base. She's like, wrestling's the best base to have. I kind of did it backwards by going striking first. But so far, so good in the takedown defense to come.
Big shot by Michelle. I mean, they're taking it in turns here. Both ladies having, you know, success here and there. For the most part, Angela is controlling where the fight takes place. But make no mistake, Michelle she's giving it as just as she's getting it, she's giving it back.
Back to the center they go, with under a minute to go in the second round. Hill looking for a big home for that hook again. And again, we've seen that several times from Waterson, blitzing forward with the punches and then ends it with a leg kick. Staying busy in the pocket, Hill goes head kick.
Yeah, this is a crazy fight. Look at that, beautiful footwork, just pivots, throws her into the fence, and now she's framing up for the knees and the elbows.
Significant strikes in round 2, Hill with a slight edge.
And that's what Hill likes to do. Anytime she gets her opponent in the clinch, it's elbow and knee time. And she does a lot of damage there.
Oh, a little spinning attempt there. I don't know if the elbow found its home for Hill. Final seconds of round number 2. And we will see a third round here in our main event. Going to keep it here once again. Heard the instructions from Eric Del Fiero, the Alliance MMA corner in San Diego. And Angela Hill. They like her approach. They like her boxing.
Yeah, Angela looks so good here. You see the face that she's using, those little, you know, little twist of the hip. She's trying to tell Michelle she's going to throw a kick, but then she's going to come with the hands. Real nice stuff. Just constantly moving, constantly giving each other something to think about.
Just right cross from Hill as Waterson came in to lead the dance that time. It's been several years since Angela Hill went the full 25 minutes for Waterson. It was just last October down in Tampa when she went 5 rounds with the former champion Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And nearly, despite losing that fight, nearly choked her out. I think it was in the 4th round.
Yeah,
with
Michelle,
the 3rd round. I mean, if she gets in close quarters and puts her grappling on display, she could be dangerous there as well.
Well, Michelle's a high-level grappler. That's why she keeps trying to get the fight to the floor. Of course, Angela coming into this well-trained, she knows what to expect. She just landed a really nice jab there. That got the attention of Michelle, wobbled her a little bit.
Oh, wow, the nose is opened up of Waterson. You can see it leaking down to her leg. So Hill able to land another strike, stepping knee that time, but Waterson uses it to get down to the ground.
I mean, that was just pure determination. Angela did everything she could to stop that takedown, but Michelle would not be denied. Let's see what she can get here. She's been looking for this the whole fight. But now in round 3, she's got the first clear takedown. Let's see if she can make it count.
And wipes the nose on the ground there. You can see on the canvas the blood coming out steadily while Waterson maintains top position here. 3 minutes to go, round 3. Waterson 9 wins by submission in her career.
Michelle's going to watch the Kimura on the right side. She's got her hand flat on the canvas. She's moved it now, but generally that's a no-no. As I say, she's moved it now, so it's okay. But she's doing a good job of using downward pressure. You see that Angela's flat on her back. Now she's turned on her side, but Michelle's advancing. Angela's trying to get away to the fence. You see the way she's sliding over, but then Michelle just grabbed that hand underneath the back, preventing Angela from getting back to her feet. But Michelle's got to get busy. She's got to do some work. This is great. She got the takedown. She's got some control time. But now she's got to go to work. She's got to make this position count.
Hasn't been able to get that left leg out of the half guard grasp of Angela Hill, who has worked her way close to the fence here. We'll see if she tries to use it.
Let's go to work, please, ladies. Let's go to work, please.
There's the first warning since they went to the ground from Mark Goddard.
Yeah, Michelle's right arm is actually free. She could take that right arm and drop little forearms. She just gave a punch there, but as I say, just little short chopping elbows to the face. That's going to open up cuts on Angela. That's going to give her something to think about. She's going to take the back.
Here's, that's what Waterson was waiting for.
Michelle's got to be careful, though. Oh, this is a good position. Nicely done by Angela, but look at this.
Still right in the back is Waterson. Nice job to maintain position on top. And back down to the ground they go with a minute left.
Yeah, you can see the advantage in the grappling here from Michelle Waterson. I think round 4, she's going to look to put her right back there, but of course, Angela's not going to try and let her. But Angela's going to try and get up. She can't allow herself to be controlled like this. She's got to try and get on her side. Get on her side, try and get full guard, and then wall walk.
So does Hill grab a breather here from bottom position and ride out the rounds and maybe come back fresher in the 4th?
Well, that's kind of what it looks like she's doing. She doesn't want to give up her position. She doesn't want to give up her back as she tries to get to her feet. She's like probably thinking, there's 30 seconds left. I'll grind out this round. I'll let her have this little bit of control, and then I'll start round 4 on my feet. But either way, this is a massive confidence booster for Michelle Waterson because, you know, if you ask me, if I was a judge, I'd say Angela was up the first 2 rounds. Round 3 goes to Michelle. Still got 2 rounds left in this fight as well.
About 3 minutes of control time on the ground. Whoa, and there was...
Watch the low.
As
Be
Angela
careful.
Hill was trying to escape.
Michelle, turn around, look at me.
They didn't call time.
Michelle, come back here.
So what's going to happen here? I think we just ended the rounds.
Yeah, we saw an illegal up kick.
Need to see... Angela, you need to be careful in that grounded position, please.
Yeah, I was trying to go for this.
Understand me?
Yes.
You need to be careful.
Deep breath. It's good.
Let's take a look at it here.
All right, we're going to give that one to her.
Michelle's pouring on the pressure there, and yeah, there's no mistaking that Angela threw an upkick, but sometimes you're just in the moment, you know, you're fighting, you got somebody punching you in the face and you just react. However, as a professional, you've got to be in control of your limbs.
Yep.
Stern warning by referee Mark Goddard.
We enter the main event rounds, round 4. Between these 2 ranked strawweight contenders. So new territory in the UFC for Angela Hill.
You know, that takedown for Michelle in the last round, that might, you know, that might cause Angela to hesitate a little bit because obviously she spent a lot of time on the ground and she couldn't get back to her feet. That might just cause her to have a little hesitation in throwing her strikes, which is going to play to the advantage of Michelle Waterson.
Nice combination there from Hill.
Yeah, beautiful right hand, left hook.
Looked like it brought out a stutter step from Waterson once again. Waterson chased that takedown early in round 4 here, but shrugged off by Hill, and now they clinch along the fence.
This is where Angela loves to fight, though. Loves to use the knees, elbows, just break from the clinch and fire a little elbow.
There's the takedown defense on point for Angela Hill. Last time she saw a 4th round was in an Invicta FC title fight. That was back in 2016 in November, so nearly 4 years.
As you see the fight progressing, we're seeing less kicks from Michelle, and certainly both fighters as well. Reason being is kicks are very, very strenuous. They take a lot of cardio. And as I say, this has been a fast-paced fight, a lot of volume, a lot of output, all-out action from start to finish. So we are seeing less kicks from Michelle. However, she's still got them in her arsenal.
Waterson waiting for Hill to come in to counter with that hook. Heavy volume between each of these 2 ladies. A stepping elbow there from Michelle Waterson.
High low, 1, 2, 3 again. Heavy on the hook.
Waterson's starting to put it together here and find her timing. There's some big swings from Hill on the other side.
Yeah, this is a good round for Michelle as well. It's a good round for Angela. They're both having good work, both having success in their shots. Oh! There we go. Nice big right hand.
Trading punches, and don't you love it? Standing in the center and taking turns with some big shots. Waterson in again on the level change.
Yeah, really
able to
nice
get it to the
hips.
ground.
Angela's got really strong hips. Michelle tried to switch it to a body lock. There it is. Trying so hard.
Frantic is Hill to keep her feet, and she's back to it. Hill, great job to not get caught up in that. And now reverse position, and they return to the center.
Yeah, the takedown defense of Angela tonight has been fantastic. She's defended nearly every takedown. The ones that Michelle has, they've come, you know, with the element of surprise. She's done a really good job of setting them up. But generally, you know, against the fence, anything like that, Angela's defended really well.
Her side kick. Waterson's starting to find a home for that karate technique.
Yeah, anytime Michelle switches to the southpaw stance, that's where you're going to see that lead leg go to work. She'll go to the knees, she'll go to the face.
It's got up top.
Right on cue. There it is. Beautiful kick. Side kick to the face.
Yeah, direct hit to the chin of Angela Hill, who ate it, kept walking forward. But Waterson in the striking department probably having her best round yet.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, rounds 1, round 2, for my money, that was clearly Angela. Round 3 with the takedown, I give it to Michelle. And I'm going to say round 4 so far, I give it to Michelle as well. So going into this 5th round, it's anybody's fight.
Hill locks up a clinch, tries a knee. Final 15 seconds of round number 4. Hill trying to get in some final shots. One more swing and a kick from Waterson.
Incredible work.
Gritty and dirty in there between these two. Don't you love it? 5th round coming up.
Good round, down.
Waterson's pumped up. She's appeared to get better as the fight's gone on as we get set for the 5th and final round.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she's absolutely exhausted on the stool, but that doesn't mean she's slowing down in her output. It just means she's leaving it all in there, which is what you want to see every time. And as I say, going into this one, this is anybody's fight. 2-2 coming into round 5, a tremendous fight, incredible action, incredible technique. Both ladies with the will to win. I mean, just doing everything or anything they can to win this fight.
Significant strikes round by round. They have been neck and neck nearly the entire time. Hill the advantage through the first 2. Takedown attempt here from Waterson. Said she was ready for a hot mess and ready to show Angela Hill she wanted it more. It's probably going to come down to these last 4 minutes.
I mean, this is just an incredible fight. Anybody watching at home is going to be enjoying this. The technique on display here, the heart, the will, the desire. I mean, you can clearly see how hard these have trained because there's no slowing down from either lady. The output is just incredible. And they're still just going forward, trying to do everything they can to win.
Michelle's husband, Josh Gomez, who was a boxer in his own right, said she's still walking forward, but her volume is dropping, referring to Angela Hill. That's been true. Angela Hill has not thrown those big combinations and heavy punches in the latter stages of this fight.
Yeah, which is interesting because if you look at the body language, it was Michelle at the end of that round that looked more tired. But here, Michelle kind of looks like the freshest. She's got a little more snap in her punches and her kicks. And she's using those kicks to great effect. She's not allowing Angela to get on the inside and have success with the hands. Obviously, the legs are longer than the arms, so she can keep her at bay with those side kicks and those front kicks. And as I say, look, anytime Michelle goes southpaw, whenever that right leg goes forward, you know the side kicks, the high kicks, the leg kicks are all coming into play.
More than 80 significant strikes with still 3 minutes to go. That's a personal best for Michelle Waterson.
I mean, both girls should be absolutely so proud of this. What an incredible fight.
Proud, but not wanting the moral victory that comes with a pat on the back. They want to be champions. They want to fight the best. They want to prove that they belong in the top 10 of this strawweight division with so many great contenders.
Yeah, this division right now is just ridiculous. So many contenders, and yet look at that. I mean, non-stop. It's just back and forth the whole time.
That's right crossover from Waterson.
Yeah, and she smiled afterwards. She knew she got it.
She admired her work a little bit there.
Yeah, why not? Sometimes you got it. Sometimes you're like, that was a good one. Oh,
body head into a combination with the leg kick.
The speed is just frightening. Blisteringly fast.
And just staying so busy as Waterson. 2 minutes to go now. Hill swing and a miss with the elbow. Back to the center they go. Another heavy exchange. Time running out for each of these fighters to make a statement as to who deserves the win.
Well, there's no lack of desire on either part because, as I say, the output's incredible, the technique's there. They're leaving it all inside the octagon. They're not afraid to stand in the pocket and trade punches. I mean, this really is an incredible performance by both ladies. But right now, we've got 1 minute 15 left. It's a close fight.
Significant strikes in the 5th and final round. How about that?
Look at that, 18
apiece.
18 for 18.
It all ends in the balance in the final 60 seconds.
Yeah, who wants it more? Let's go.
Combination, nice land by Hill. Front kick from Waterson. They come together with another heavy exchange. Waterston still putting it on display.
Oh, we're seeing everything but the kitchen sink here. Side kicks, high kicks, low kicks, knees, takedowns. That was a big right hand for Angela. Michelle felt that one. She senses it. 30 seconds.
Waterson screaming her way forward.
They're trying to use Ki, trying to get going. Nice axe kick.
Frantic to the finish. Final 20 now.
Double jab. Right hand for Angela.
There's that combination and leg kick. Kick gets up top and then out of range. Hill's gonna swing to the bell here. Knees in the clinch. Good work here as the final seconds tick away. What a fight between these two strawweights. My goodness. This one certainly delivered in a great main event from the UFC Apex.
Well, there's no crowd, but everyone in here is on their feet, including Dana White. I mean, that was an amazing display of martial arts. And not only martial arts, heart, will, desire. I mean, both ladies obviously came in so well prepared because the output from start to finish was just frightening.
Michelle Waterson said she had forgotten, under the pressure of trying to climb the ladder, what fighting is all about. She says the purpose is to put more damage on your opponent. Heavy damage on each side. Here's round by round. We'll start with round 1.
There's a big right hand for Angela. It was Angela leading the dance in round 1. She was having a lot of success with the hands. Michelle was having a hard time fighting the target. Round 2, it's kind of a similar story, kind of a similar scenario. However, Michelle did land a few kicks, but Angela was pushing forward, looking for combinations. Michelle landed a good one there and then came downstairs with the right leg kick. There was a big right hand for Angela, big right hook. Round 3, we saw the tide kind of turn a little bit. I think this is the round where Michelle got the takedown, landed it, got a lot of control on the ground, did some damage, got some ground and pound. Big knee there from Angela, and that's what caused the takedown. Reaps the leg and then drives forward. And then she kept it there. That was the up kick right at the end of the round. Marc Goddard gave a big warning. Round 4, Michelle came alive, started having more success with the strikes, with the kicks, fighting with more of a sense of urgency. And the kicks were really good. They weren't allowing Angela to get inside, to get in the pocket. Look at that. I mean, that's just a beautiful thing there. And round 5 coming into this one, anybody's fight. Both ladies knew it. Both fighting with a sense of urgency. Both leaving it all in there, emptying the tank, throwing everything into every single shot, fighting with a sense of urgency. And right until the final bell, they stood there in the pocket, trading blow for blow. And whoever wins, they should both be very, very proud.
Each of these fighters set a personal record for most significant strikes landed in a fight. We need the decision. For that one final time, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Chris Lee scores it 48-47 Hill. Saul Amato scores it 49-46 Waterson. And Derek clearly scores the contest 48-47 for the winner by split decision, the Karate Hottie, Michelle Waterson.
All emotion on both sides. Tears of joy on one, disbelief on the other, the thrill and the agony on display.
The thrill and the agony indeed. Unfortunately, only one person gets to win. Both ladies need to be incredibly proud. What's this, a brown belt being awarded there by her coach?
How about that?
That's beautiful to see. Nice little promotion for Michelle. But as I was saying, both ladies, hold your head up high. Of course, Angela, very frustrated, very upset, didn't get the win. But tonight belongs to Michelle Waterson.